Shit, I thought it was so quiet.
I think that's good enough.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to the Weekend Mic Check. I am one of your hosts, John Skase. To my right, your left, we have, once again, Kevin Collins.
Good morning.
Even though it's like 9 o'clock or some shit. To my farther right, your farther left, we have Spencer Larson.
I'm gonna hit the lotto tonight. Super lotto.
You're
welcome.
We all wish.
I guess more people should clap.
And yeah,
I'm not clapping for any
no,
of you
that's
guys.
fine. Oh, fuck you too. And to
Where's
my
the
farther
real
right,
clappers?
your farther left is nobody gives a shit's to it.
AKA Black Dillinger.
Blah, blah.
AKA the captain.
AKA the 47.
10 minutes later.
Yeah. So get it out of your system. Done? All better? Yeah,
late
fuck you.
too.
Hey guys,
AKA the Scat Man.
Howdy.
happy late Thanksgiving.
Wow. It did turn to Thanksgiving.
That's right. That did happen a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
These are
We all enjoyed delicious food.
lots of it.
But I feel like you should let people know, DeWitt, you're getting older.
Am I
And like you told me your feeling about Thanksgiving now.
I'm sitting next to you. You could go ahead and let me know how you feel.
Oh.
He's finally reached
Like-
our status. I
Yeah, he's
believe.
he's reached our cynicism.
Or you just want mayonnaise, bread, and turkey?
Well, I mean,
She's not there yet.
Oh,
Holidays.
yeah.
As you grow and mature in this world, you'll come to find that your perspective on things
It's like mayonnaise,
adapts over time.
your bread, your
Yeah.
turkey.
Yeah, turkey, mayonnaise, bread. Those are my priorities when it comes to Thanksgiving.
That's all
the
you
other
need
stuff
nowadays?
Cares about, yeah. And despite the indigestion that it may cause me later on,
Circle of life.
that's all that matters, you know?
Yeah, that was another topic that we talked about this week was indigestion
Oh god.
Indigestion.
and heartburn.
Dude, we're fucking falling apart.
This is going to be that podcast.
Yeah, the old man podcast.
And our parents told us so. We just didn't listen.
You know, none of us here are 30 yet.
Like the next generation.
Like we're all on the ragged edge.
I think I'm 31st.
Some of us
Yeah.
are closer than
Yeah,
others.
he's gonna be next month. Oh, you fucking asshole.
I'm so sorry. That's
It's
peanut
boring.
You
butter.
gotta blow it my way, man.
Well,
Because you're next. You're gonna be 30 next.
he knew if he blew it my way, he'd catch a hot one, so. It's for his own safe self.
No, but I asked DeWitt because you know DeWitt is a gentleman of a certain shade, and I asked him how his mac and cheese was because you're you know
Yeah,
you're notorious for the mac and cheese,
yeah.
but you didn't even care.
I mean, like, it's good. Like my mom's mac and cheese is dope. I love it. But real talk, if I had to choose between, you know, some baked mac and cheese and fucking turkey sandwich, I'm gonna pick the turkey sandwich 99 times out of 10 times.
Got 99 problems?
But a turkey sandwich ain't one.
It ain't.
How about the rest of you guys?
Use the right
I'm sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, you wanna talk into the mic?
No. Just want to get you closer.
Yeah, you just there you go.
You're like practically on John's arm.
Yeah, you pushed him all the way over
I'm
here.
afraid to go over there right at the moment.
I'm pretty nervous to move myself.
Let me
just
borrow
thankful
a
it hasn't
mic
wafted
from
over
across
here.
the room. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of depends. I think mashed potatoes or mashed potatoes and gravy.
Those
are-
mashed potatoes at Jackson.
Those were bomb. Those were probably the best mashed potatoes I've ever had in my life.
Oh.
Those were really good.
That was worth the buffet. I don't give a shit. Y'all can have the lobster.
Yeah,
Those
her,
mashed potatoes.
Her eyes are like wide open. I'm listening.
Those mashed potatoes was like on another level. Just
Yeah.
everyone at the table was like, what is this? It's this madness.
I know you guys all went for the seafood. I went for the prime rib and mashed potatoes, and I was fucking set.
Dude's fucking mashed potatoes. I'll never forget.
Yeah.
It's like seeing God for the first time. Just, oh.
Like everything made sense
Yep.
at that moment.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite food during the holidays is mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah.
You know what I'd like to add to the mashed potatoes though?
Semen.
Cream cheese.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Make it
Yeah,
more
like if
creamier.
you're making it yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Cream cheese, lots of butter, bacon.
So not
That one
semen.
time that I made those, I can't recreate that. I don't know how I even did that, but there was lots of garlic, lots of butter, lots of bacon bits, and
That's all you need to
like
make
it was
anything
all
taste good.
homemade. Like I cooked the bacon, broke it up into tiny little chunks, and like smashed it and threw it in. It was like
You got the wit's
I was
attention.
Chef Boyardee, okay, like yeah, no, there was yeah, you didn't.
They were
need gravy.
gravyless.
Yeah,
potatoes.
you didn't need gravy. They were good.
Have you ever made a potato pancake?
Potato.
Isn't that just a hash brown?
Why the fuck
No.
would you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm like I'm a little confused at the moment. What
It's
is a
sold at
potato
McDonald's.
pancake?
Yeah, they're called hash browns. They're about $1. You buy a lot of them. Monopolies around, so you get them pieces.
Oh God.
I know the trill shit. You've done that plenty of
Yeah,
times.
yeah. What's a potato pancake? Right?
It's literally a potato pancake. It's like you take mashed potatoes, make a potato pancake.
You wait, so
Make a pancake out of potato.
So like, what you take mashed potatoes and just throw them in the pan in a cake shape?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cake
I
shape.
mean-
I mean pancake shape.
Well, pancake shape, whatever. Yeah.
Circular shape. Yeah. And then you just flip it on both sides and eat it.
you gotta have some really
I-
runny mashed potatoes to do that, Lo, to have that batter like consistency.
Yeah, enough
so
butter.
it gives
Anything
a-
can turn around.
Yes.
What you do is you take your mashed potatoes and add some Bisquick to that shit.
I feel like one day we should all make our mashed potatoes and bring them all down here.
Oh,
just have a
we need
mashed
that on a
potato
spread
off.
with Red. Like Red makes his, then we make our own. Because Red's would be fucked up. It's gonna have tuna, mayo, what the fuck ever, like
Electricity.
Cheetos.
It's
some
gonna be
Takis
mayonnaise
crushed up.
instead of potatoes.
Oh God!
See what you do is you go down to commissary and
Get shoved jar of mayonnaise.
you want to save up for about a month, and then
What you want to do is work for the guards, call Charles Manson a bitch to his face, and then everyone give you some shit. God, when we told Red that Charles Manson was dead, he told the story. I'm gonna whoop his fucking ass, little 5-foot piece of shit.
I was mowing the yard and he started cussing at me for no reason. Even though he was mowing it at 4 a.m. Piss anyone off.
Bro, I used to get so mad because Red wanted to come do the lawn because Wendell wasn't doing it at the time.
Still
I'd be
isn't.
and be like, it'd be like a Sunday morning. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna enjoy this. 6 in the morning. No, not even that. 6 in the morning. All you hear, and the fucking mower just going by my window. And then like Red doesn't believe in stopping the mower to empty the bag or do anything, even add gas. He like wraps a rope around the thing, so it's sitting there running while he's trying to like jiggle gas in the motherfucker. It's just like and like empty out these dry pieces of grass. I'm like, he's gonna blow up this fucking yard and my house.
oh man,
Even like because like the California tanks, they have the thing where you have to twist and pull down to empty it out.
I can't figure those out, man.
But fucking Red is like, he just throws it away, and then the mower's shaking. He's just, and there's just gas everywhere, and I'm watching this gas pool around the bottom of the motor. I'm like, oh God, we're all gonna die. Like, dude, shut it off. Nah, man, it takes too long to start it. This motion takes too long.
That's one pole too many. Probably did 5 other yards before yours.
But this boy, he fucks up equipment though, because he's the only person I've known to pull his arm out of socket while pull starting a mower. Because like the mower's so fucked up, he'd go to pull start it and it would like pull back on him, and he dislocated his shoulder, it fucked up his shoulder. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
What?
That's why his arm's all fucked up now.
That's interesting.
That's how it started. Yep,
Okay.
that's good old Red.
I mean, I could have. I'm
Nope.
having difficulty. Like,
Don't try to figure
kinda-
this out.
Yeah, no. I can kind of picture it, but I'm having difficulty for sure. Like, it's got to be something kind of similar to like trying to start a 2-stroke motorcycle or something where you get that kickback. And if you're not prepared for it, it'll fuck your day up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
similar to that. That happened to him, and yeah, it fucked up his arm bad.
But yet Wendell and Aaron were able to break the lawnmower pulley thing off.
Nah,
the
I
lawnmower.
watch those no, not Wendell, but Aaron in particular. He'd like look to see if anyone's watching, and then he'd like run over a chain or a cable to fuck it up so he didn't have to mow. Like, you little piece of shit.
Speaking of which, I saw him drive by.
Oh, when today?
Yeah, when I went there to piss.
Oh, fuck it. Maybe gets in an accident.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, we can all hope, can't we?
Just so we could take his phone away so he can't call for help. We'll be like, we'll call help for you
Go get Jaime.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Jaime, Aaron's here.
I think Jaime has a phone you can use. Let me go get him really quick.
Remember all that shit you were talking? Oh, he's been waiting for you.
And he hasn't been at his best. It would make him really happy. You know that'd make his fucking day. Go out there and start wailing on him.
See, so for me, Thanksgiving was always a little different when your mom didn't know how to make Thanksgiving food. She knew how to make Filipino food. So I used to always look forward to the lumpia
Pancit.
and the pancit and the adobo and all that type of shit. I do miss it this year, though. She didn't cook any of that shit except for the pancit.
Sad face.
But she makes it from time to time still.
Not as much as she used to.
Like
Oh,
that's the
dude.
thing about Filipinos. Is like it doesn't have to be a special occasion for
That's
them to
true.
cook all this goddamn food. Like there's only like one of us. Why are you cooking for like 30?
Yo, you can invite everybody.
Everybody on the block.
Everybody come and we all eat.
You know already.
You know, you get hungry again in 2 hours. You eat again, and then tomorrow.
You eat a lot.
Well, yeah, that's why. That's why she wants me to cook those turkeys. I mean, it's
She's
What?
hoping it lasts all the way till Friday.
3 days after Thanksgiving, and I'm still deep frying turkeys. Like, come on, man. It's the first thing I thought it was gonna be Red to ask me. No, it was her.
No, Red already asked you like 4 times. But to actually get the go ahead and green light to do it was Mom.
Well, because if it was Red, to be like, I don't feel like a Red. But then Mom's like, "You gonna fry?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
So do you do anything like special with them, or you just dump them?
I don't know. So he fell in love with the thing, and it was pretty good when they came out like really hot, just out of the oil. They're fucking like delish. The night before, I had just rubbed them down. I did like the whole like full body massage on those turkeys with some butter.
Oh,
Like I took the butter in my hands, like mashed it, and just went all over these turkeys and just rubbed them down.
Sounds sexy.
Yeah, it was. And then
I wish someone rubbed me down with butter.
I took that that Himalayan garlic salt. I did the same thing. I rubbed them
Ooh.
inside and out. Yeah, I fisted them turkeys.
They're not getting that treatment, huh?
They will, because I realized you don't have to do it like and let them sit overnight. Like we can unthaw them, put them down in the because it was special. It was like German butter, so
Is it that
something special.
Irish
Butter.
cream or whatever?
No,
No?
Chocolate.
but I can do that, and then just put them right in the fucking oil. You'll taste it tomorrow. You'll see. It's delicious.
Okay. I think I kind of get this idea like she's trying to set herself up so she doesn't have to cook for the rest of the week.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what
yeah,
it
because
is.
like her birthday is Friday. I still don't know what the fuck to get her. And then
You're going to be driving.
on the
That's what you're
10th,
doing.
on the 10th, she's gone. She's gone for like 2 months.
Yeah, when's she coming back?
Like February?
Oh.
February? I thought it
Or
was
like
January.
or end of January, February, something like that. I don't know.
January 25th.
5th? So it's gonna be damn near 2 months.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn near.
So our window
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
is 2 months.
Who got this?
A little less than 2 months, but yeah. 2
Who
months.
got this?
I think we're good. I really want to develop a can crushing machine. I mean, that'd be dope as fuck.
Fully automated system.
You got
Like we just do it by the pallet load.
you got a few days or a week or so to figure it all out.
No.
I mean, we've got some really massive plates out there. I just got to weld some brackets, and then we got to get that pump thing going.
You see how many fucking hydraulic rams I own?
I think we could do it.
They're like 100-ton rams, dude.
So you just compress the whole
Just
thing.
basically just like.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a mess to clean up.
Uh-huh.
Where's that gonna be?
Not it.
Well, if we do it
Hell
out in the
no.
parking lot, you know.
But apparently,
You know.
soda on the ground is like hazardous or some shit. Yeah, you can see the signs at the recycling center. Yeah, it's like soda on the parking lot is considered hazardous material.
It's probably because it gets sticky.
That's strange as fuck considering we consume that.
Message.
Yeah. Pretty
The
much.
more you know.
This guy over here. What's the message?
He's curious if there's more
Damn,
booty hole
he's just
pictures.
not black enough, I think. Like even Ashley has a little bit of black in her, I think. Because I've forced her. That's right. That's right.
I was waiting for someone to say, "What's his name?" Tyrone. Oh wow!
I mean, I've kind of forced Ashley to watch movies that she wouldn't normally watch, and I believe that's one of those movies that.
Like what? American History X.
So, another movie that I'm adding to the list is Joe Dirt because I tried to.
Bro,
I tried to explain that joke and I had to stop myself and ask if she had watched the
Dude.
movie. She said no. I said, well, I'm not going to finish the joke then.
I fucking died when you did that today. You don't understand. Like I know the people like standing in the alley were looking at me crazy. I was laughing my ass off.
That was like perfect timing.
It was so good, so fucking good.
Man.
And the fact you like peeled out too a little bit and took off. Just kinda
That's
like,
totally how he does it. He peels out. He's like, does this look queer to you? he just floors it.
Floors it. I was wondering why the fuck he was backing up to the truck. I'm like, what's he doing? And he just says that. It's like,
What?
dude.
Like I looked over, I saw you like laughing, and so I backed up to like, oh man.
Does this look queer to you? Boom, gone.
I was looking for like the rocks inside the warehouse. Like Red was standing there, like rocks just hitting him, just like But he wasn't there. Like, what about you? What do you think, Red? Do you think that looked queer?
I think the only thing I was missing was playing like Leonard Skinner or whatever the fuck he plays
No,
on
you
that.
didn't have the mullet.
Yeah. I need to find a mullet wig or something.
What's the other one he says? It's like, is this queer?
Is this queer? Is this queer? And then the dude just pushes him over.
You want to talk in the mic right here? I got a backup mic right here.
Yeah, that's one.
Testing 1, 2.
Just start doing that to Red. It's gonna fuck with him hard. Like he won't know what's going on.
I could pull it off. I could do it.
What the fuck are you doing over there, DeWitt?
Just looking at the microphone.
Yeah, those rapey eyes look to it.
It's the way the little
Yeah.
string
Have a
things
Snickers.
right here.
Yeah, you're not yourself.
Yeah,
Have a
yourself right
Snickers.
now. You need to have a Snickers.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, there's
Is
a
that my
Snicker
thing?
over there. Almond flavor. Go chew on that.
In the booty hole.
So
Yeah?
you're bipolar, huh?
I don't know that I'm bipolar. I might be bipolar. Then again, we might all be bipolar.
That's something a bipolar person would say.
Have you checked WebMD?
The first thing they tell you, you're going to die.
Right?
And then it'll start going to symptoms.
No. You start with cancer,
No.
Oh.
or it's either cancer or diabetes, and then you've cured it, but then you got something worse.
Yeah. Last time I went on WebMD, it just told me I was dead. Like I was already dead.
That was the correct answer.
That's what it
Do
diagnosed
you
me
have a
with.
pulse? I don't know. Well,
How the fuck does this work? Fingers where on the throat?
Right. Fingers on the throat.
So you're bipolar.
I don't know.
Like you've come
maybe.
to this realization.
I might be.
You were like 90% certain earlier.
Well, yeah. If I'm bipolar, then that means I'm gonna fluctuate between
Oh, okay.
answers.
All right.
I'm on the opposite pole now.
he has mild bipolarism.
Well, see, he told bipolar curious. That's fantastic.
I don't know.
Well, because you said you didn't even sleep last night. Like,
Dude, he scared the hell out of me. Opened the door, and I was like, dude, I like woke up because I thought you were coming in and be like, all right, guys, time to get up.
Mhm.
Dude, it was like, I don't even know what time it was. It was still dark out.
Like 4.
And he went outside and
Probably.
came back in, scared me again. Did it like twice.
So the first time, well, it was actually 3 times. But yeah, the first time was around 2 in the morning. Then the second time was around 4 in the morning. Yeah.
Your brain just won't shut off.
No, it's busy.
Is it busy creating or like just thinking?
No,
about
just random shit.
Random
Just
Because he was up
thinking,
all
like,
night trying to get booty hole pictures.
from prostitutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
for free without spending money.
Yeah. Now,
I
like,
should clarify.
explain that to me because this is going back to past episodes. You've upped your game.
Yeah,
You're going professional now.
yeah. So like it started out just like Tinder bitches trying to get bitches on Tinder and stuff like that to send me pictures of their booty hole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then it upgraded from there. There was other apps, and then it kind of to like it moved to like the girls who sell like online videos and stuff like that, getting them to send me pictures of the
For
booty
free.
hole. For free, all of this
For free. All for free.
Come on now.
No, he paid 2 something for that one.
Oh.
He
Donated. He donated.
I felt bad, so I was like,
Tax
yeah,
write-off.
I'm gonna break off the $2.78 for this, and she got mad at me for that. Like later on, she hit me up and she was like, "You only sent me to that," and I was just like, "Yeah, but
It's $2 that you didn't have.
exactly, like be thankful,
That's like a large coffee at a gas station.
right?" Like you can get Slurpees for that, multiple Slurpees,
2 Slurpees.
right?
If you drink it when you first fill it up and fill it up again.
If you wait for Slurpee Day,
Yeah.
you can get your money's worth. Let me tell you.
7-Eleven.
Or if you go to a 7-Eleven in Bangladesh or something, you can get multiple.
Yeah, but now he's stepped up his game. He's going to the pros and trying this shit out.
Yeah, Backpage. I was hitting up the hoes on Backpage, and yeah, they're a lot more locked down about this stuff. Like I feel like they have more experience. They're charging higher rates, you know, for similar stuff, which is like, okay, that's a sign of a true professional to me. Like they know their worth, stuff like that. And so I've yet to get any one of them to send me any free booty hole pics, but it's like I'm not going to give up on it just yet. It's a new venture, but I feel like that's going to be the next level.
That's going to be your mission right now.
Exactly, is moving on to that.
So
And
then what though? If you get that, where do you go from there? How do you go higher?
What's above a prostitute? An actress. Jennifer Lawrence.
Well, you just find those online nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. God
But to
damn
get one personally sent to you,
Okay, that'd be a
that's
whole
like-
different thing.
I think you're skipping levels. Like,
I don't know. I got
don't know.
confidence in myself. I feel like there's a scale.
I'm curious.
Once I move up the scale.
I'm curious. Okay, if you could pull this off. So you know how there's crowds of people lined up at, let's say, like a red carpet event, and celebrities come in and people hand them shit to sign, and sometimes they sign the shit. If you took one of her photos that were online, printed it out, but kind of obscured the view where it's kind of just her face, so you have like in a binder or something, and kind of just hand it to her and have her sign it, how much do you think you could get for that if she signed a naked picture of herself?
But I want to try it now. Like that's all I'm thinking. Like, oh my god, that's a brilliant idea. Like, I don't even want to try obscuring it. I just want to like give her just the raw naked photo and be like, "This is one of my favorite pictures."
And make sure it just smacks everyone's hands out of the way so it's just his.
It's like I got it hanging above my bedroom right now, and I just want to have it signed by you, just to see what her reaction would be.
you have to have it blown up to like a poster size.
He's just walking out there holding this big ass poster. It looks like she's got yogurt on her face. He just
Oh,
You're fucking
that's a
terrible.
brilliant idea.
I was thinking about a little 8x11.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm thinking all out. I think he is too now.
That's that has to be a thing.
Or just have it on a t-shirt. Fuck it.
That's gonna be a quest, like a multi-years quest, just to see what happens.
It's a long journey, my friend. It's a long journey. You have a
Yeah, it's about 300 something miles south if you want to try it out. So
Right?
go for it.
Yeah, anyone got a photo printer?
I got a laser jet.
My work does.
It'll be in black and white.
Okay. We want to step it up because obviously we want high definition on this.
So what you want to do is go downtown to a photo shop and give them the original and be like, hey, I need your best quality
I'm gonna
poster
need this
printout.
poster sized. Yeah, don't bother looking at it. It's not important. Or look at it. It's up to you. You know, depends on what you like.
Which makes me wonder, so this is 2017. We don't need 1 hour photo places. But when we did, people that work there they had to have come across some like fucked up shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I wonder what's the protocol on that? Like, cause you
You
Like,
say
how
nothing.
many booty holes have they
like
seen?
no, like if you're going through these photos, you're like, that's fucked up, then you see them like kill somebody. It's like, what do you do? Like,
Oh, they call it in.
Yeah, just call the cops and be like, "There's a really, really ineffective murderer that just turned in their camera roll to me. Like, clearly,
Yeah,
they're silly because like, who documents a murder that they've committed? You know, I guess it's like it would have to be like a serial killer who's just starting out and hasn't really like learned the ropes, but then they're not going to get the chance because they already blew it. You know, it's like the reverse of Dexter. You know, it's like they didn't learn the rules and so they got caught early on, and it's just fucked.
I've never seen that show.
Well, it's a TV show.
Any good?
They film it with a camera. There's actors.
I'm getting a no over here, but
I
I'm
really liked it.
getting a yes over here.
The first 4 seasons, awesome.
Yes.
The last after that, it gets a little. Oh, you're saying only the first 2?
Yeah, because they ruined John Lithgow for me.
Yeah, the
Oh.
Trinity
Yeah,
Killer.
Yeah, the Trinity
Yeah.
Killer. It was kind of weird seeing him but like at the
He
same
wasn't
time,
really fit for that.
that would
role.
be your favorite killer, I think, on that show.
Mm.
That's my only bias.
They ruined John Lithgow for you. That's
Yeah, because I love Third Rock from the
you
Sun.
held a grudge. They ruined that for John Lithgow of all people.
Why?
It's like I can't watch this show anymore. They ruined
That's
him.
probably.
They ruined him. Because he only in like 1 season, so it's like he's not even in the rest. So, it's like you just can't watch the rest off principle. It's like they ruined it.
Well, I don't watch Stranger Things because of Winona Ryder, so
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it was weird seeing her in that.
Yeah,
As a mom.
she's like
Yeah.
she
It's not mom
to me she
material.
died after Mr. Deeds. After that, I didn't give a fuck what she did. Yeah. That was like her high point of her life, and then she stole a bunch of shit and just disappeared.
well, we all steal a bunch of shit and disappear every once in a while.
Some come back.
Yeah, they do. Oh boy.
Spencer coming in with those comments.
Sliding into the DM.
In the PMs.
Into the DM and the PMs. I couldn't come up with anything.
So I don't even what's the show about? I don't even have a clue.
Dexter or Stranger Things?
Both, but
Well,
Dexter.
okay.
Well, one is about a serial killer who kills other serial killers, and then the other one's Dexter. People at home will find that funny. They'll laugh like she did. 'Cause
Okay.
they'll think it's hilarious. You can't see it now, but they're at home just busting up laughing.
I'll be laughing again later.
They're holding their sides. They're like, "Oh, DeWitt, you're too funny." That
Oh,
was
this
just
guy,
too
AK,
good.
just too funny, man.
I can't handle it. That's exactly.
And this is why I won't do binge watch with them.
Yeah.
Hint, hint,
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah.
hint, hint.
So you were
No.
explaining?
So let me explain.
Yeah. Like
So
Kevin explained.
Dexter is he's a serial killer, but
The
by
alien monster.
night he's a silly. Well, pretty much any time of the day he's a serial killer, but he works for like Miami Metropolitan Police Department as a blood spatter analysis person. So what he does is he uses his background with the police department to find these people that have like got off or whatever, and he like finds them and he like kills them in these weird ways. And
It's very methodical.
So he's like a very lame version of the Flash?
No.
no,
Because the
'cause he-
Flash works as a CSI, and that helps him fight bad guys.
It's not a lame version of the Flash. It's a much more brutal, like serial killer version. If the Flash was a serial killer and didn't have superpowers,
Right.
If his superpower was murder,
Mm-hmm.
then it would be Dexter. Like
yeah,
they'd be very similar shows in that respect.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's actually a really good show, despite what they did to John Lithgow. I feel up until the later seasons, things get a little wonky.
yeah. I don't know, the last I don't know. How many seasons were there?
I think there were 7 total.
7. The last one, I just
Yeah.
Is it one of those shows that it just went on for too long?
Yeah.
the last couple,
Like it had a very good story arc, but then it kept going.
yeah.
Like realistically, they could have ended it after the John Lithgow season, and it would have been okay. But they had to keep going, and it was just like, oh, we got to find out what happened. And it's like,
Yeah, I felt the same way about House.
oh,
Yeah, they went 1 season too long. Yeah.
I did like the finale for House though.
The finale for me made sense after I watched it a few times because I was like, oh, that's just stupid. He faked his death. Yeah. But no, the finale showed that that's the one time in his life where he was being selfless, where he was thinking about somebody else other than himself. He was thinking about his best friend. So you're like, oh, okay. It's not that bad. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. No, but the guy who did House, he has a new show out right now. It's The Good Doctor or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but this time around, it's a kid who has autism who's like a medical savant.
Yeah.
And I tried. Lord knows I tried.
It was weird. It's a weird show.
It's hard. It's hard to get into.
That's what she said.
No, it's rough.
Yeah.
That's also what she said.
I'm
Well, there was like a line in there. They ask him, why do you want to be a doctor? He's like, the day that the rain tasted like lollipops or some shit, and the day the air smelled like copper, my brother died. Or yeah, the day the rain tasted like lollipops, my bunny died. The day the air tasted like copper, my brother died, or some shit like that. And you're like, I know he's autistic, but goddamn, really?
Got some heightened senses.
Yeah, well, they make him out to be like really weird.
yeah.
Speaking of which, Spencer, how was the Flash in Justice League? How'd you describe him?
Wendell.
One word description right there.
Yep,
All that needs
It's a
to be
Wendell. Have you guys seen it?
dude. From the previews, I knew it was gonna be terrible. But when you said Wendell, it's just like all the previews made sense to me now. How lame he is. Ugh.
I'm just let you watch it, and then you tell me the second you see him come into the TV, you don't get the weird feeling like this kind of reminds me of Wendell. But then when you see like when he goes to his main hideout and like how he acts and like stuff he does, you're just like Wendell. Kind of just ruined the movie. At that point, I kind of was like losing interest. But then it was like
You just
after
notice
that
the
scene
smell
cut
developing.
and went to something else, I was kind of like, all right, I'm back into it. I thought it was still a good movie.
Well, we have a murderous Batman and a Wendell Flash. Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do this.
No.
Sounds like a good
He's
time
not
to me.
he is not a murderer. He
good time to me.
pushes people. That's his power.
Who?
Flash. He
I said we had a murderous Batman and a Wendell.
yeah, he's
So
not a murderer.
no, but Batman's a murderer in this movie. He uses guns because Batman's not supposed to kill. But in
Batman can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's Batman.
Batman
okay?
versus Superman, he was killing
I
people.
don't like you guys
He has
putting
a lot of money.
limitations.
He can do what he wants.
I don't like you guys putting limitations on what Batman is capable of.
He has his own goddamn limitation he put on himself.
Yeah, but he can change those limitations if he wants. He's Batman.
He lifted those limitations.
He's lifted him above his head.
He's like, I go further now. No, the one I can use a gun.
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
He just picked it up. The
Picked up limitation, pushed up just a little bit more, just so he can get to the gun limitation, and it's good. We are good. Problem solved.
I've been Batman for 20 years. I'm tired of this shit. Give me the goddamn gun.
Why haven't I been using guns earlier? This is much faster.
This is a much more effective means.
I was
Fighting crime.
because like one of the scenes was like him fighting someone, and the guy drops a gun. He like literally like it shows him like looking at the gun. I'm like, is he gonna pick it up? Like I feel like it was gonna be one of those movies. He picks it up and like shoots him on accident. Like, oh, oh, this is awesome. Like, God, I've been missing out.
Fuck this grappling gun.
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit
I
is
could
this?
shoot these guys from a distance. Like, it's kind of like flinging around. Like, man, I could Clint Eastwood this. Quick draw.
I spent all that time learning that goddamn kung fu when I could just
Shoot him. I don't even have to spend a lot of money on my suit anymore.
Well, you do realize if he had like if he didn't have the no killing rule, the shows would be a lot shorter, and he'd have a lot less like villains. It's like as soon as the penguin starts talking, bah, right in his head. Well,
Draw.
the Riddler would start with a joke, and he'd just like, not a fucking riddle again. Just, pow, right in the head.
But see, if he would have shot the penguin, would PETA be upset?
Mm.
Because then he'd be in trouble. Think about it. He's a penguin. Penguin's an animal.
I think I know what DC's missing though. You know what it is?
What are they
walrus?
missing? What are they missing?
They need to bring back Danny DeVito as the penguin. I liked him as the penguin.
Danny DeVito.
He was the best penguin.
Yeah, he was the penguin.
Have you seen him in Sunny Philadelphia? Always Sunny?
No,
seen-
because he's the penguin. Like, he can't
he's
be
pre-
anything else.
He's pretty funny in that.
Well, on Always Sunny, yeah, he's fucking hilarious. But just his performance as the penguin, like I feel like he's already angry, so it was
like
just
he is.
natural. He's naturally the penguin. How Jim Carrey was the Riddler, he was meant for that.
That'd be cool if they brought him back to that.
What's wrong with DeWitt?
I'm just seeing if you can hear me breathing into the mic.
Oh yeah, we can hear it. Stop using up all the air.
Oh my God. I was losing my oxygen over here. Oh.
No, Jim Carrey can't come back. He's gonna do some prison time.
Is it?
Maybe. I don't know if they think he killed his girlfriend or not.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a trial date or anything?
No.
So he gillied it?
Still early on.
No. So back to the other thing though. The shows would be shorter, and I think we wouldn't have as many lame villains, like Calendar Man. Really, Calendar fucking Man. There's a villain called Calendar Man.
Does he like...
They're all inspired.
Does he prioritize everything?
No, what he does is he
Because I know someone that can,
he leaves-
can use that.
No,
Oh yeah, me too.
what he does is he leaves the dates wrong on the calendar on the wall. He doesn't flip the page, so people get really angry.
Dude, I think
Or
I
he
might
just
know who
glues
that
the
is.
pages of the calendar together.
I don't want to blow this
true
guy's
evil.
identity out of the water. But I think I might know who that is. I've seen a calendar in someone's little spare bedroom over yonder that's been stuck on 2008.
What the fuck?
Wow.
I'm not saying he's the calendar man, but things are adding up. Could explain why a lot of things went wrong.
Just waiting for that point. What is it, like every 12 years or something? Like the days are the same. Something.
Might
Waiting
be.
for that cycle.
Shit, I'm gonna use this. It's probably 2018 or some shit like that. So he's just gonna put change a 0 to a 1 and get his money's worth. Ooh, I get to see Miss December again.
All the pages are almost glued together though, so
It's not glue.
that would explain that weird coating it had on it when I touched
What's
it.
that smell? Oh, shit.
Why does it smell like pneumonia?
It's so musty.
Musty.
Is your glue dry? Shit, it's really sticky still.
It's all natural glue.
Yeah. Oh. At one point, maybe.
It's like
Humans are fucking weird. They probably did that shit 1,000 years ago. It's like, I need to stick two things together. Wait a minute.
I got 1,000 little guys that will help me with this. Hold it together, guys. Come on.
Well, it was God damn, I forget. It was an archaeological dig, and they found graffiti in a bathroom of one of these places they were digging out. Like old ass. It came from like 73 BC or some shit. And they decoded because I guess they knew the language, what it said. And one was like, somebody wrote, it's like, I banged a barmaid. Or I had sex with a barmaid. And like,
Write
all
this
other
letter
shit.
to this address.
Yeah. It's like all this. I'm
For
like,
a good
"God
time?"
Damn, even back then. They're like in the bathroom writing some shit.
Yeah. Same pass the time.
Well, that tells you how far we've come as a species. Still doing the same shit for
Same shit.
Same shit.
the same shit for 1,000 years. Or 2,000 years, some shit.
The only difference is instead of writing to someone, it's like, oh, call this number.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
They just modified it. That's terrible.
They started at the practice. We've perfected it. My arm itches.
Okay, so you told me about that shit. Go back. I refuse to watch Stranger Things because of Winona Ryder, but tell me what's it about.
11.
Yes, it is about 11.
Okay.
So it's like these.
Just ruin it for me because I'm not going to watch it.
They're like these people
Spoiler alert.
that have these abilities, and there's this girl named.
11.
Well, they call her 11. She has an actual name. You find out later on, but she's like the government takes her and experiments on her just like all these other people, and she's number 11 in the sequence of all these people that they have tried to do all these experiments on. And she can like what? She does like
No, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna
Telekinesis.
let you.
she does she
Finish,
has like
'cause-
telekinesis kind of.
Yeah.
And like what else can she do?
So is she like River from Firefly?
No,
No.
she's not as.
She was experimented
She's not as
on.
badass.
She's got. Oh, she's not as badass.
Not, well, she's kind of badass, but she's not as badass.
She's
badass in a
like
different
13 years old, so
Mm-hmm.
you're like, that's pretty badass for a kid.
way. Yeah.
But
Now the nose bleeding thing kind of bugs me
yeah,
because
Well,
I had
she's
a lot of
using so much of
nosebleeds
the
as a
power.
kid. Yeah, but still, it's like
Just because you didn't have power.
yeah, like I had real nosebleeds as a kid.
I was gonna say you're
never
gonna give
able to
kids the
flip
wrong
anything.
idea. My nose is bleeding. I must have powers.
Like
Whatever I just
it
smelled
doesn't work that way.
helps that power.
but anyhow, this entire show is kind of filmed in like a 80s, like 80s montage,
Mm-hmm.
like Goonies /
X-Files.
X-Files type thing. So
So they're playing on nostalgia.
yeah, and so like all these kids our age are like, oh, this is fucking awesome, taking it back, blah blah blah.
Even
So-
the intro is just, it has that eeriness.
You wanna
to
take
where
it
it's
back,
almost
watch
like an
Predator.
X-Files.
Yeah, taking it back. Yeah.
Well, they got some-
I mean, that-
What
that's-
are you doing?
That's kind of the gist of it.
Or
There's
Commando.
there's like evil beings in there from like an
See?
underworld basically, and
I
Well,
love that. That's Kevin's
The
gist
underworld
of
is
it.
the parallel world.
Yeah, the upside down.
Yeah, the upside down world.
The
technically.
Shale of Shadows. Shale of Shadows.
out.
it but like
Right back.
yeah, no, okay, go ahead.
It doesn't sound very interesting.
Well, it's because I'm explaining it.
Yeah, it's like I would have described it as like,
I think the
It's
character's name
E.T..
is Jane.
but it's a bitch instead of an alien. Like that's how I would have described it if I had to sum it up in like 10 words.
13-year-old.
It's a chick instead of an alien. And yeah, I mean, I didn't really like the plot so much.
Except she's
because-
badass and she'll like back her friends up. You fuck with her
Yeah.
friends, she's like, okay.
See, I thought it was okay, but what got me was like, it's kind of like a horror movie, and I hate horror movies because, for one, life's scary enough. Why would you try to make it scarier? And then for two, ooh, beer.
Me likes beer.
Yeah, yeah. You know, pass one down my way if you can. Yeah. Well, it needs to be opened. I'm not just gonna
I
fucking
think
pop it open
one
with my
of
teeth.
one of y'all has a bottle opener. But yeah, so
No, you're gonna fuck up the bar.
so you
seen it on.
you did end up
Oh.
enjoying it
I enjoyed it, but
more for the cinematography
for
than
the
anything.
cinematography, the look, and the characters
Mm-hmm.
more than the story, because I feel like the story was very typical horror movie in that people are stupid. Like
Yeah.
one thing that just got me is like, okay, in season 1, there's a point where it's like 4 different groups of people more or less know what's going on.
Right.
And like, if they just talk to one another,
Yeah.
the whole thing would be solved in like 10 minutes. But
Yeah, like-
instead, they're all like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go fucking solve the shit by myself. And
In the
all-
dark.
Exactly.
With no weapon.
Yeah, it's a fucking monster that like the entire town couldn't find, but I'll get it this time because I'm smarter.
No, that's true. That's one thing that I hate about films is like, or horror films, I guess in general. They always seem to do that, but it's like, I think the directors are trying to go for that like suspense, like what's actually going to happen. Like we know
Right.
what's going to happen,
Right?
You
It's
know?
like,
Come up with some new shit.
right? Because it's like, okay, horror, I feel, gets its value from suspense and danger. Two things that as humans, we are hardwired to avoid. Like, in any type of situation in life, we're going to go the route that has less suspense and less danger. So to make a movie, they literally have to make people do stupid things by going into situations with more suspense and more danger. And it's just like, that's never something that I would ever do, ever. Idiot.
It's true.
Oh,
It's true.
with that one thing aside, I feel it's actually a really good show. Yeah.
No, I agree with you. There was like some things that I just didn't like. Like the ending in season 1, I didn't care that they actually showed the monster. Like I just thought that was stupid. It was a scarier it was a scarier monster when we didn't actually see what was there, you know?
Not this flower opening up.
Because everybody kind of imagines their own, like, this is what is scary to me. This is what I'm picturing in my head.
Yeah. No, definitely.
But then when you show like some CGI whatever, it's like,
Getting attacked by
like this is stupid.
a giant flower bud, basically.
It's like something that came out of the garden back there. That's really pissed off and trying to take everyone's soul.
You tried to poison me.
You try to chop my brother down. I've come back to haunt you.
You forgot to water me.
It's the one plant that got away. It left an empty little clay pot. You could never find what happened to that plant.
It escaped.
It escaped and went to the next dimension and come back to kill him.
It's going to slaughter all of them. So, Ashley, would you like to finish out the rest of the show
Join
with
in
us? Fill in our
for a
empty
few
seat.
minutes. Yeah.
Who
cares?
Who cares? If he does, he
Fuck
can,
him.
he can go
He's
fuck
not here
himself.
now. That's what matters.
Move your meat, lose your meat.
So I have a question. I mean, this might take some thinking. I don't know. Are there any words that make you cringe? And any of you guys make you cringe? Like, so we were talking to Paul the other day at HSA. He says what makes him cringe, the word that makes him cringe is basket or
Really?
or baskets.
Oh, okay.
And John and I were like, huh, what are you talking about? And the reason is because he works at a food program. People always call and say, hey, when are you giving out those baskets, those food baskets during the holidays, right?
Okay.
So he's like, he has like, once he explained that, we're like, oh yeah, he
There's
has
a
a valid
reason
reason
behind
to hate that word. But like, I noticed like some people, they don't like the word moist,
Yeah.
you know?
My girlfriend has that. She doesn't like
Yeah.
that word for some reason.
I don't
Ashley's
know why.
mom doesn't like that word.
You can't
Which
stand that
word?
word. I'm like, moist?
Like,
Why?
It's like,
it's a word. It's descriptive.
It is like this cake is moist, you know, like you can't be
Exactly.
disgusted
Yeah.
when
Because
someone
it would
describes.
sound gross if you described this cake as being wet.
oh, God, this cake is
Like-
so
Like
wet.
if your cake is wet, like I'm not trying that, you know.
I think next time we go to someone's house and they serve cake, like, oh, man, this cake's so wet. It's
It's
great.
so wet, man. You make this cake so wet. It's so.
It's so amazing.
Yeah, I'm definitely not trying that now. Thank you.
That's a good point. Like I've met other people who feel that way, particularly about the word moist, and I never really understood the justification. But that's a good reason right there. It's like,
I mean, how else are you gonna describe a cake? Like if it's dry, it's,
It's
like,
so
well, I don't want
dry.
to try it because it's dry.
Oh man,
And if it's wet, like same
this
reason.
cake is hydrated. Like,
there you go. That's a very descriptive one. It's a very hydrated cake. How much? That's very. See, I was gonna say moist that time, but
This cake is damp.
it's a very damp cake you got there.
then it just sounds gross.
Your cake is very damp.
This cake is lubricated.
Does that come in a basket?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I can't think of really any other words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
words don't make me cringe, I don't think. I've not found one.
Rats
that-
make
that-
you cringe.
Rats, definitely.
Nice.
Rats.
Big
But
ass
it's-
fucking rats.
I think it's mostly like when you see them, you're like, oh fuck.
It's fast.
Yeah.
Well, particularly out here, it's because I don't really see them. They are fast motherfuckers. They scurry, but they're big as shit. And so I'm like, all I see is a big as shit blur going across there. It's like I imagine that's what it's like to be like one of the villains of the Flash. It's like you don't see him coming at you, you just see a big ass fucking blur that just punches you on the face. And like that's what worries me about rats. It's like I don't know where that fucker's going.
He's gonna run at you and punch you in the face, man. You better watch out.
You just don't know. You just don't know.
Oh shit.
Do you guys find that as you're getting older, like things that didn't gross you out before are starting to kind of like gross you out now? Like smells or like sounds that are annoying,
Not really.
sights of stuff.
Yeah, that's her chair.
Mm.
No.
Things that gross.
Not really. Like I've noticed certain foods I don't really care for growing up, but it's not like I'm grossed out by it. It's just like I don't like this food anymore, or like I'm not as big of a candy fiend as I used to be when I was little. I mean, I think that's kind of innate in kids anyway. Like, oh, candy, like stuff my face with it, but
Processed sugar.
I don't
We love
really. Yeah, you know, I don't really care for that stuff that much anymore. Even though I do eat it. And when I eat it, I like binge eat it. I'm like, yeah, I haven't had this in a long ass time.
He says that he's not a sweets person, but oh my god, like I will watch him just like eat cake. He'll eat cookies. He'll eat
I don't
candy.
eat cake.
And he eats
Hydrated
cake.
at least,
Or
right?
He won't eat
Yeah,
the
unless it's
frosting.
moist.
Unless it's a damp lubricated cake, he's not touching it.
Yeah, it better be wet as shit, okay? Yeah.
Oh,
No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't really get grossed out by stuff that I wasn't necessarily grossed out by as a kid. But yeah, I mean, like I said, foods and drinks, I think, like my taste buds have changed for sure as I've gotten older. I don't really care for too much of that stuff.
That's like for me, like it used to not bother me like on TV if somebody was puking, but now if I see it, I'm like, like so I don't know. And like even like puke in real life used to not bother me. I'm like, oh, that fucking sucks. But now I'm just like, ooh, get that away from me.
so like if I throw up right now,
I would have to like turn around and not in order to like
avoid
contain
throwing up.
myself. Yeah.
Then you throw up, and then everyone else throws
Yeah,
up, and then
it's
it's just a huge throw up party.
Yeah, it's like that scene in Scary Movie with the Exorcist, with the exorcism. Just vomit everywhere.
I was thinking of Family Guy when they all took Ipecac. And they just rolled all over the living room.
I'll hold
I
your
don't
ear back,
remember-
Brian.
I
I'll
don't
hold your.
Good one. Good one.
Yeah. No. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. Things don't really disgust me because I'm black.
What time are we at?
We are at about, I can't really read,
57.
57, 58 minutes of the record. Well, we did kind of start a little bit late, but yeah, it's around time where we can
Because all the sound check and everything.
start wrapping it on up.
Let's wrap it on up.
We can say goodbye.
The end of the season for
End of this is the end of the season for
Enter the Larson.
Enter the
Enter the
Larson.
Larson.
Season 1 is complete, done, and over with. Throw that shit out.
When does the final episode air?
The final episode airs this Wednesday at 5 a.m.
Where can they find it?
You can find it on YouTube, or YouTube.
Or you can follow me on Instagram.
You can follow Spencer on
It's
Instagram.
linked in my bio.
What? I got a link thing.
He,
Oh,
I had a
he
link.
has
Instagram.
the link
I
in
was
his
like,
bio.
I
Like he
gotta
should.
link something.
You're like, I gotta do more work. Damn it.
I gotta type something when I post. What kind of mess is this? It's not what
There
I
should be
signed
a
up
link
for.
in this podcast somewhere.
Yeah, that's one thing that I wish that there were more of is like links on like everything.
Yeah.
I
Like
seem
you
to
go to
find
the
them just fine.
like you go to the YouTube Enter the Larson and you watch the video and there's like
there should
all
be
the links
links
down
to
below
the podcast.
Hey, so
and vice versa.
you guys all have access to the Ramen Shop Boys YouTube account. I don't want to hear any of this mess. You guys want to add some goddamn links to it? Add some goddamn links to it. Okay.
I'm gonna add more than that if that's the case.
In the comments. It's just gonna look like spam at that point.
Yeah.
Like like click this link for a good time. Like,
It's like, I'm a part of the show, I
Nah.
swear.
nah.
Follow this link and you'll have a great show to watch.
I'm cool.
All right, fine. For season 2 of Enter the Larson, we'll put links and things for the podcast. At some point, I'll put links and stuff. We'll see.
We'll
He's
somehow
lying.
put it together.
So lying.
It depends on how tired I am, or bored, or distracted.
Really, you can't like copy paste like the fuck?
V.
Yeah.
Too many controls.
There's different things. You know, it's
He's more of an
complex.
alt-delete guy.
I'm more. It's because I like to use Linux and all this stuff. is
Well,
on
and that's
Windows.
what I'm wondering. If you're doing all this shit in Linux, it's not just Control C, Control V. It's like
It's-
make a
it's-
new program
it's
so that you
15
can
commands.
copy and then paste. Yeah. Okay.
Please build a program for saying thanks for watching. Build
Yeah.
another program to build underneath it.
I should do that though.
Build the program.
It would save me some time.
Jesus.
Spend 5 days doing it. All right, guys, got the first sentence done. All right, next one. What do you guys want to say?
it.
Well,
All right.
Thanks
anybody,
for tuning in.
anybody have anything else to add in real quick?
We'll be back with more content. Stay tuned. Go to our Patreon page.
Okay.
More
A
new
root kit?
content.
New content.
New content coming up.
Not just more content, more new content.
More new content, more sauteed Fridays, more carne sauteed fries, more French fries, more turkey frying. Ooh.
Yeah, there's that place opening up. Yeah. Okay.
Struck it.
Good
I'm
night,
out.
everybody.
Bye bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Ta-ta.
Love you.
Good night and sweet dreams.